Hello. In this video we're going to discuss markup and discount. Markup and discount certainly are one of the hardest topics in Algebra 1 and pre-algebra in relation to percents. And a lot of times they're just a definition problem, and so we're going to start with those definitions. First is understanding markup. And a markup is simply the amount of money that the price of an item is increased by. So you've got an item and it costs something, and then you increase that cost. Most of the time, what is the price that's being increased is what we call the cost of the item. And usually the cost of an item, now this is going to be confusing, but usually the cost of an item refers to the amount a company paid. So what's going to happen is, if you're selling something, then you paid a certain amount of money for that item. That is your cost. And then when you mark that up to a certain price, that becomes the selling price. And the selling price is what you're trying to sell it for. And so let's talk about that. The selling price of an item is almost always going to be considered the price after the markup. So you've got the price of an item, and then you're going to mark it up, and that's going to give you the selling price of an item. Okay? Now, other terms get used for this from time to time, but these are the basic terms. The next term then is the what we would call the percent markup. And that is the percent, the markup is of the cost. Whenever you find the percent of something, you want to find out what is this out of something. And what is the out of? Well, in this example, the markup, or the out of, is always the cost. What was paid for the item originally. Okay, some other definitions is deal with discount. And a discount is the amount the price of an item is reduced. How much did the price of an item go down is what a discount is. We've already talked about a selling price, and so the selling price is what after the markup, and so usually it's the selling price that is then discounted a certain amount, and that results in the sale price. And the sale price is the price of an item after the discount. And then finally, we have the discount percent. And the discount percent, or the percent discount, is simply the percent of the, and here's the important part, it's of the selling price, the price before the discount, the percent of the discount of the selling price, that is the discount. So if you have a $100 item that's discounted $20, that's a 20% discount, because 20 out of 100 is 20%. Okay, so that leads us to kind of this continuum then, and then I'm going to wrap this video up and we'll do on dealing with the equations next. But the continuum is where you start at the cost, then you mark up a certain amount that results in the selling price, and then you discount a certain amount, and you have a sale price. And then when you do the percent markup is markup over cost, and the percent discount is discount over selling price. So that allows us to create some equations. Let's go ahead and wrap this definition video up, and then we'll do another video explaining those equations.